Welcome back, guys. As you can see, things have moved on a little bit. I've just been letting it run, but look at the cash. We're up to 1.2 million in the bank, and we're making what? We're making 6,300 per week. Population has pretty much doubled. We're up to just over 10,000 now. So what have I been doing? What's changed? Well, so we've got pretty much water coverage over the whole thing now, which is awesome sauce. We're desperate for more people. Now, I have done a little bit in the centre. Let me show you the zoning. I have increased the density by putting these little side bits off. And as you can see, we're starting to get some traffic now. Oh, yeah. And I've actually upgraded these to 6-lane roads. Just this bit here and this bit here. Over here, what did I do over here? Oh, the only thing I've done over here, I moved these landfills over here, and remember I put a junction off here, right? That was getting really congested, so I just changed it and put a road going off here. And this is 6-lane, and again, I just made this bit here 6-lane. I took out all of the other power sources other than the Gauss, Quad's Gauss down here. This thing is powering the entire city on its own, and that's going to get moved. That's not going to sit there. Oh, I did put in a police station because crime was getting out of control, so I put in a police station there just to keep the crime under control. So let's have a look at the water situation. Yeah, we're going to need this one soon. So I put in an extra couple of these. One's turned off, and I upped the sewage. So there's like 4 sewage outlets down here. So first thing, let's pause the game. I'm going to get rid of these, and we're going to have this baby, the Spectra water purifier. All we need to do, I think I'll probably run a little spur like that, and then join it up to there. And then we'll get rid of those once it's powered up and functioning. Come on, baby. I think we'll need to put a second one of these in. But look, it just looks so much better. Look at that. That's absolutely horrible. This looks very, very cool. I might actually move these somewhere else where we might see them a bit better. Right, let's get rid of these 4. Bum, 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 bum. Bye-bye. Cool. And then let's put in... because, we're going to need another one soon. So let's just put another one in. You know what? I'm going to get rid of those pipes. Those pipes there. Keep it nice and tidy, shall we? So let's pop that in there. And then hook it up. Like that. Cool. All right. How's that going to look? Oh, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. And look at the difference in the water. These things produce, they do produce a little bit of pollution. You can still see it's a tiny bit, but it's massively reduced compared to pumping out the raw sewage. So, awesome job. Loving those. Right, what else? We've got the Gauss going on. Oh, I know what we need to do. Right, I've got all these landfills now to keep up with the garbage. There's 2 landfills there, 2 there, 2 down there, 1 there, and 4 over here. Obviously, that's a bit of a problem. We need to address that. So I don't know. Maybe I think maybe down here actually. Now there's that one, or we could use this. Now this is the Crucible. Now this is Quad's mod. These are not by Quad, right? This one fits with these. This one, which is about the same size. It's not massive or anything, right? This one, the Crucible. This one does 640,000 a week. So this one does. That does 96,000 a week. This one does 640. So this does 6 times as much. Wow. For the same cost? Oh my god. I think we need to put one of these in. That's going to be insane, the amount that that's going to get rid of. I think for now, I'm just going to plop it over here. Because the issue I'm thinking about is, like, how are the trucks going to, like, get around and stuff. Let's have a road coming off, like, here. And we'll do the old freeform. We'll just run that. Actually, maybe we link these up. Like that. Alright, that'll do. So at least then we've got a couple of routes. And then we'll plop this in. Boom. Okay, now, the question is, that's how many trucks has that got? That's got 35 trucks, compared with a landfill site having, what, 15? So it's like 3 times as many trucks. We're going to need more, though. We're going to need more. So I think we're going to have to put one up here as well. So let's, I don't know, let's put it in. Let's just like pop it in there. So we'll have a couple of those. Now that is going to eat up our budget completely. But what we can now do is empty all of these landfills. A couple of these I think should do the job. Boom, boom, there we go. Right, so now it's powered. Right, what are we going to do next? I'll tell you what we're going to do next. We're going up here. Oh yeah. Right, so let's get the map. And now we've got like, we've still got almost 900,000. So I think we can afford to purchase some more map sectors. And that one. And that one. Boom. Alright, cool. So, we can go up here now. Awesome. Right, so, how on earth did the aliens come to Earth, right? Here we were on Earth thinking that we were awesome. And then some frickin' lunatic decided to open, yes, a Stargate. And then the aliens poured through and invaded the world. Look, Stargates! I saw these ages ago when they first came out, and I've been dying for an opportunity to use them. I almost kind of forgot about them. So, I think maybe in the centre of here, should we have a Stargate? I think we should. Now, they are metro stations. Now, we've got the... I've picked up 2 of them. I've got the Atlantis Stargate and the Earth Stargate. And they just look so cool. They just look so cool. How big are they? They're only dead small. No, they're not big. I'm going to put a road like across here, like that, just so that we've got a road there, and we know that it's kind of roughly across the middle. And should we use the Atlantis one? Let's use the Atlantis one. Oh, come on! I want this to be like pretty much bang on in the middle. Boom! Right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Atlantis Stargate. Look, the Atlantis Stargate. Now we can put these Stargates all over the place as subway stations. So are we going to have regular subway stations? No, no way. We're going to have Stargates everywhere. Excellent. Right, you know what? Let's turn that off for now. But I tell you what, up here we're going to do kind of incredible things, I think. And I want to kind of show you the kind of stuff that we can do. Like this thing, the Ocean Sky Plaza Park. Now, just have a look at this thing. Like, you could have like a bunch of these, like leaning out. Or even, I mean, we could even like flatten areas out here and have these around the... Oh my god. Like, how freaking cool would that be? Oh, they're just so awesome. They're just so awesome. Should we have a look? Let's have a little look. Because what I want to do is kind of show you this stuff, and then I'll probably, like, I don't know, play around with it in time-lapse or maybe offline or something. But I just want to, like, show you these assets and how gorgeous they are. So, I don't know, you can do all kinds of, these are expensive, so I'm not going to put in like a ton of them, but just look out. Now, I mean, you can put them in all kinds of patterns to create incredible freaking things. And then if we come back over here, right, look, I mean, they're so impressive, don't you think? Oh my god. Oops, gotta go around the side to get back up the top. So yeah, there's going to be. I'm going to need to spend some time, like playing with this. There's another one here. What's this one? This is the Serenity Arboretum. That's a cheap one. It's only like 10,000. But again, you know, you can combine these things to create some incredible structures, right? Because when you combine those with some of these buildings, where are we? You know, I don't know, something. Not that. It's too small. Yeah, too small. That's another building which is like this one, right? But it's actually a landmark rather than a park. But this is the big one. There's a bigger version. Look at that. Right, so you could have like little ones round the outside, and the big ones on the inner ring or something. Oh my god! Like, there's no end to the insanity. Which way round does it go? It goes that way. Oh man! Now I'm wondering, will it create like little? Oh. Okay, all right. Should we have a play? I mean, screw it. I did loads of building. And I did like all that stuff offline, so you know what, screw it, we're just going to play. So, like, if I put something like, keep your fingers crossed, will it go in? Yes, it will. Oh, my lordy. Oh, my lord. You could, like, let's get out. Let's go free cam. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, oh my god, the potential is unbelievable. Now there's so many of these damn buildings that we can do this with as well. I mean, like there's this one. Let's get it on the side so you see. There's millions. If you haven't played with these, like, and they're huge. Look, absolutely huge. We're going to be able to create an incredible city. Oh, that's another awesome one, right? So yeah, there's going to be lots of playing around. Like that one would like look good, like as a center. I'm going to put alien control centers, like within the human population. So I don't know. Maybe like where we've got or maybe where the intersection is, maybe we have like a circular area and maybe it's raised or something, and we've got all these futuristic buildings on the top. I'm thinking of all kinds of freaky stuff like that. Now I did add the a mod by Bloody Penguin, another mod by Bloody Penguin, to allow duplicates. So we can have these buildings duplicated. Are you getting the idea of what we could do with this? I mean, like, insane. Right, where's the Uber bridge? Oh, it's that. Yeah, it's that one. It's that one. Oh, mama. And that goes pretty nicely across there as well. Don't you think? Put it across like that kind of thing. Where would we want it? Where would we want it? I'm thinking across there. Like pretty much there. Boom, in. It's in. It's in. Right. Oh, now I've no idea whether this lights up at night. Absolutely no idea. I do know that unfortunately these buildings, these super talls, do not light up at night, and I was actually reading up on them, and the guy who designed them said he is not going to update them, at least at the moment, but he did put out a call and said if anybody else wants to do it, do it. So I'm hoping that that's going to happen. I think we'll try with like a 6-lane road for this. Okay, I've almost finished putting this in. It does take a bit of playing around with. I'm doing this with no pillars because I don't want any pillars, frankly. I want this to be free floating. And then what you have to do, see, if you take this too far in too big a section, you get these you get the bridge cables, But if you do it in little sections, then you don't get those cables. There may be other ways of doing it, but if there are, I don't know about them. So I'm going to do it this way. So just do it in little sections. See, if I go to there, see, I'm getting the bridge cables. But if I do it kind of like in little sections, the problem is the height. And you need to. So I want to do it probably about there. So right there and then there. How does that? Yeah, that's pretty flat. Alrighty, we got a bridge. We have got a big ass suspension bridge. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh man, that is beautiful. That really is beautiful. Oh, I'm loving that. Okay, so I've done that with a 6-lane road. Now that we've got that put in, what I might do is change it back to pillars. Side pillars? No, regular pillars. And then I might do this bit so that I've got the pillars. So there, and just hook it down to there so that we've got the pillars on the edge. Yeah, I think that's gonna. So we've got one little pillar there. Take that back and then like that. There we go. So we've got pillar. How does that look? Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It should probably be a bit longer on this side. Okay, we'll live with that. We'll live with that. Because we're gonna have to, basically. Alrighty. Alrighty. I like it. Okay, moving on. I can sit here yakking for a long time and actually get anything done. So let's take those off like that. See if we can put a straight bit in. Yeah, just put a straight bit in there. Cool. Alrighty. So at least traffic and stuff could get up here. So we're on to this part of the island. Now, what I'm thinking is this is going to be the main city, the City of the Ancients. Yeah, City of the Ancients. Yeah, it's been used a million times, but let's use it 1,000,001. So we've got the City of the Ancients up here. I'm just looking at those garbage icons down there. I think we're going to have to do some more with the garbage. Yeah, it's what it is. So City of the Ancients up here, and then maybe there's like, I don't know, maybe the human collaborators down here, and have this kind of with like, I don't know, like a halfway house between this up here and this down here. I'm kind of like processing the ideas at the moment. Yeah, okay, all right. So you know what? Let's at least run a road up there and start to hook things together. Oh yeah, mama. Then we want to get across here onto the kind of central island. Now, these are just like preliminary ideas, but yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Obviously, this bridge here, oh, I don't know. I would think that's going to get replaced with something sexier. But, yeah, that's the general idea. Okay, I'm just getting rid of the last landfill. That's the last landfill gone. So they're all empty and all gone. So the only thing that we've got left, we've just got 2 of these, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called now. What are they? Crucible. We've just got 2 of these crucibles. One over there and one over here. And, oh, I've just noticed we've got a power outage. Got a power outage over here. What's wrong? What's not connected? Something's not connected. Oh, we've got... Oh, because I just got rid of that landfill. Ah, that's why. So we need to hook this up. So we'll pop one of these in. Like there. There we go. Does that solve the problem? Yes, and everything's happy again. Oh, man. Alrighty. So there's one last thing that I want to do before we call it a day. And that is to use something else from After Dark. One of the new components in After Dark. Can you guess what it is? I was just waiting for the sun to come up so that we can actually see what we're doing. Did you guess? Have you guessed what it is? We're going to put in... transport. It's the new cargo hub. I thought we'd try one of these babies. Well, I suppose I could put it in this little bit there. Ooh, that might work. That might work. Let's see what that looks like. If we put it in there. Ooh, I kind of like that idea. Let's put it in there. How does that look? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad, not too shoddy. Now the train comes in along the front part. And then you got this out here. Oh, I like that. The trains are going to be coming like right along the coast. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we need to hook this thing up. We want decent 4-lane roads for all the heavy traffic that's going to be potentially using this. But hopefully we'll get the trains in fairly soon and that'll take the pressure off. But for now, yeah, for now we'll do that. Alright, anything else that I want to upgrade? No. Right, let's do a bit of zoning. I still need to do the electricity, don't I? Yes, I do. So, we'll bang in a couple of these. Boom, and... yes! Lovely. So, we now have a cargo hub up and running. It's going to be interesting to see the ships coming in here. Oh, yes, we've got guys coming in here. Well, as soon as they start bringing the stuff in here, then we should... oh, here we go. There's a ship coming in, and it is a cargo ship. It's a container ship. Are you going to come over here? Yes, you are. Oh, mama. Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. And it just slots into place. Oh, there goes all the goods being dropped in the ocean instead of into the ship. Great job with the animation. And then it tootles off again. It goes back out to the shipping lane. And continues on its way. Excellent stuff. So, we're only making like about 1,300 again now. Now, one other change that I did make, let me show you this because this is kind of important. Over here, I put this road in because I'm going to put another garbage thing here. I moved the garbage thing from over here to over here, and I hooked it up here so that the trucks can get around better. Let's speed this up so the trucks can get around better. And am I going to zone that in? Yeah, I'm going to zone that in. Like, what the hell? Cool. So, yeah. So I did that. And then we still have a big demand for residential. So I've zoned this part in here, just this part, as high density to bring in some more high density, to bring in some more residential. Or bring in some more people, really. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a similar thing over here. So, and this part, and down here. Right. What's our population? Now, when we started this episode, we were at like just over 10,000. We are now starting to grow again. Our problems with the garbage and whatever were hampering our growth. But I think now that we've put in this, especially now that we've put in some of this high density residential, that's going to bump our population up a bit, which is going to allow the industrial to expand. We've still got like tons of electricity. We're only using like half the electricity that we've got. We are great for water, and obviously we've got tons of incineration space now with those two awesome incinerators. So things are looking not too bad. I'm probably going to make this like offices and stuff, high density offices, and then we'll have these super tall buildings and whatever around. And we are going to have an airport somewhere up here. Like, how the hell I'm going to do it, I don't know, but there is going to be an airport up here somewhere, because you guys will want to see the UFOs landing. I know you will. I think we're going to extend the Happy Little Trees co-op and have this end being industrial, and then have this end being residential. So I need to fill this in a lot more with residential. We'll do that. We'll get all of that filled in, and we're going to start doing some more work on the central island. And I'm going to play around with these buildings and come up with some designs, and we'll be putting those in the next episode. Until then, guys, peace out.